Have you ever seen something in yourself or a loved one or another that you can't unsee? Like somebody reveals a truth about themselves indirectly, or that you just get to a higher quality of light and a higher perspective, that your standards change and you start to see people and their patterns differently. Okay, well, stay with me, because today in my group session, I watched my husband go through something that I was ready to see that we both outgrew. And I want to tell you a deeper story around this. Yesterday, before this session, I was called to go visit my father's grave. I actually did this the day before this 7-day accelerator started. It kind of was a ritual. I went there, shed an identity, then went back the day before it closes, because it ended today. And yesterday while I was there, I felt like these swords of truth activating, and my father was all about supernatural discernment, always telling me, Nicole, pay attention. Be aware of the wolves in sheep's clothing. And let me tell you, more than ever, you need to be aware, especially in the entrepreneurship, the new age spirituality, health and wellness, coaching, everywhere in life in general, right? People are always trying to manipulate you and feeding off of your insecurities. So I actually created a 30-day journey right after my dad died. I was inspired by him, called Supernatural Discernment. You can check it out if you're interested. You can just message me about it. But while we were doing this session today, I literally felt myself going into like that Kali energy, that like holding the swords of truth up, that anything that wasn't in divine alignment for the people in this container, that was affecting their brand, their finances, their business, their movement, what they're here to build, literally had to be seen and looked at today. And boy, did it get uncomfortable. Okay. And so as a facilitator, sorry, the bugs are like all over, I had to hold that energy. I felt everybody pummel. And I also felt those of you who will be joining this later on, because it's an evergreen, going to be feeling the same thing. And I held the light and I went through it, and then we brought it back up. And it was so beautiful, because it was something that we all saw within ourselves, that you had to see, that you can't unsee. Like, it needs to be transmuted. It needs to go, because that was the thing that was in your way from what you have been trying to accomplish. And I feel like a lot of people right now need to be looking at those parts of themselves, instead of playing victim of like, this isn't working, and giving their power away and searching for everything outside of themselves. So when you enter my world, we do massive excavation to build your business, to pivot your brand, your movement, and your mission from who you truly are. And so you hold those swords of truth, so you discern at a whole new level. And guys, this discernment is so key right now. So I feel called to just give you some light language and a divine message to go with this today. Thank you if you're still here and you're still watching this. Just close your eyes and come into your heart space. And I want you to feel this like emerald green light entering your heart space. And anything that has been holding you back and blocking you, give yourself permission to see it. To see it. For it to come into your awareness. For it to leave your field. And where it's taking up residence in your body. Kick it out. Kick it out. It no longer serves you. It no longer serves you. You're outgrowing the identity that it used to operate from. And it can't go with you into this next chapter. Okay? It can't. You've outgrown so much. And those habits, those beliefs, those thought forms that have been holding you back and dragging you down, it's up to you to say no more. And so I pray that it comes into divine awareness where you have been holding yourself back and making excuses that it's something else outside of your control. There's something inside of you that wants to shift now. It's time. It's time to hold your frequency, to hold your authority, to hold your conviction, your certainty, and to lead the way that you were designed to lead. The Hive, my 12-month hybrid mastermind, is a place for builders and leaders and visionaries and mission-based services to gather as community to support each other and what we are here to build, and to hold it, to hold our frequency without compromising what matters most to us, and to continuously do the work that excavates the parts of us that are no longer serving our new identities as we evolve again and again and again and again and again. DM me, Hive, if you want information. We are starting soon. Mwah.